Hi guys, I'm Clem and welcome back to my channel. Today it's time for another top 5 scene and today's book is Prodigy by Mary Lou. So it's not really a surprise since last week it was my top 5 favorite scenes from Legend, and as you know I've been rereading this amazing trilogy for the second time over the month of April, and so now it's time for me to talk about my 5 favorite scenes from this book. So let's get right into it. So the first scene I'm going to mention is actually what I call the bathroom scene. So at the beginning of the book, we have Day who is injured because he's been shot by someone from the Republic, and him and June are now in Las Vegas because they're trying to get to the Patriots so they can help to fix Day's knee, who is very injured, and so they can reach the colonies and also find Day's brother Eden, who was captured by the Republic for you don't really know what. So once they reach the Patriot, they're dirty and Day is basically full of blood, there's blood everywhere because his knee is bleeding. And so he's going to take a shower or a bath in the bathroom. And so there's June who's going to help him to undress. It's nothing sexual or nothing, it's not steamy, it's just cute and really romantic. And there is this scene where basically it's the first time they really share their feelings and kiss since all this bullshit happened in Legend. So it's a really cute moment, and as a Day and June shipper you're really happy because you're yeah, my baby are finally happy, or at least they seems to be happy. But then Day say that he loves June, say I love you to June, but she doesn't say anything. And you're like, why don't you say it? Because after you're reading and say, I think I love him, but why didn't I tell him? And I was like, yeah, why didn't you told him? He said I love you and he didn't say anything. So yeah, but it's still a really cute scene, and it's going to be a long time before we have another cute scene in this book, so I really like this scene. The next scene I'm going to mention is right after Day's operation, so he just got his knee fixed and stuff like that, and he's on the morphine, so he's a bit blurry, everything is a bit blurry for him. So June comes in and they start talking, but she's a bit distant because she know the plans of the Patriots for her and what she has to do with the Elektra and stuff like that. Basically they have to kill the president and they're like, yeah, I'm not really sure about this, but still. So she enters, and Day, while he was recovering from his operation, made a paperclip ring, which is, by the way, one of the cutest things I've ever seen. And so he gives it to her, and actually June is really touched by this gesture. I can't speak today. But she doesn't really show it, or she shows it in a weird way, and Day interprets it as not disgust, but for her who comes from the rich district, it's not enough, it's bullshit, it's basically shit. And so he gets angry and there's kind of fight about the fact that they can't really get along because they're from 2 different districts, but June keeps telling him that actually she loves the ring and stuff like that, but Days doesn't really sure if she's lying or if she just actually likes it. It's weird, but it's cute because the paperclip ring is going to play an important part in the rest of the book, and I love this ring. So with the next scene I'm going to mention, we're going to do a big jump in the book because it's happening while June and Day are in the tunnels, and they just hijack the plane of the Patriots to kill the Elektra Primer, and they run away in the tunnels and they destroy the tunnels, so they're kind of stuck in the tunnels. And it's been a few chapters that we see actually June being sick, and so you feared that she's actually infested with the plague, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's going to do? She can't die, she's supposed to be with Day, she can't die. So you're really stressed. And there is all this scene where they fight in the tunnels, saying everything they never say to each other, June Day telling to June that it's her fault that everybody in her family is dead, because even if she didn't kill them, it's her fault, it's her who provoked everything. And June is telling stuff bad stuff, basically it's a mess, and you're almost crying on your book because you're please baby, don't fight. But then June collapses in front of Day, and so he carries her and he takes takes care of her, and then he sleeps next to her. And this scene is just so cute because right before you had this huge fight where they were saying horrible things to each other, and right now like they're just cute, they're asleep. Day is taking care of June, and I don't know, and you're really scared for June at this point because you don't know what she has, and it's really scary. The next one is the scene when Day and June escape from the colonies because they discovered that they're Day and June and that they can trade them for like stuff to the Republic, like basically holding them at hostage. And so they run away with Katie, who just arrived to help them, and so they run away through the hospital, and Katie stole this helicopter, and so there is this kind of like flying around the colonies and over the warfront in this helicopter, and then they have to enter the Republic, but there is like a huge security and defense around the borders of the Republic. And so Katie does this amazing thing where she basically managed to get the helicopter or plane, is it a small plane or a helicopter, I don't really know, but the thing through a hole, so like they can't shoot at them because it's too close from the floor, from the ground. I really love this scene because it's full of action and you're wondering if they're going to manage, and till the very end you don't really know if they're going to get through the borders of the Republic or if they're going to get shot. And even if it's the scene where Katie's die, I really love this scene because like, I don't know, it's really sad. Like Katie's death always makes me sad because like she killed herself, like figuratively, to get through the tunnels, to get through the colonies, to get Day and June, like to tell them what was really going on, to help them, to tell them how they have to go and help the Elektra Primer, and she did all of this, and in the end she dies. So it's a beautiful sacrifice in a way, and yeah, I don't know, it's just, I'm just sad sometimes thinking about it. And the last scene is a scene that a lot of people didn't see coming. Like, no, if you read Prodigy, but it's something like while you read Region, you will never thought that could happen. And it's Day's speech in favor of the Elektra Primer. So basically the whole book is all around the fact that Day and June have to kill the Elektra Primer because it's what the Patriots, which are the rebels and who are against the Republic, wants them to do. But actually you found out that there is this whole like plot against the Elektra Primer, but like it's really complicated. And basically at the end, Day and June decide to help the Elektra Primer, and for that they need the people to believe that the Elektra Primer is different from his father and that he actually wants to do a lot of good things for his people, and for that he needs Day, because the people loves Day and believes Day, and if Day trusts the Elektra Primer, then the people are going to trust him. So Day does this thing, that unbelievable thing, and he made a speech in favor of the Elektra Primer, and it's fantastic, it's beautiful, and I love Day for this scene. So yeah guys, that's it for today's video. I'm sorry for the quality of my speaking today, but I'm very sick, so I'm struggling with speaking and even in like at standing right now, so sorry for that, but I still hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to share and to like this video. Also don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more of me and to be notified when I post new video. Tell me in the comment down below if you read Prodigy and which is your favorite scene from Prodigy. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye guys!